about specific topics. So one of them is what is mental health? What are the factors that may contribute to our mental health during this crisis period? And what are the early signs of mental health? Also, what are the impacts of positive mental health? Ways to maintain a positive mental health? And lastly, benefits of mental health. So, welcome back. So, I want to go straight to the first point, what is mental health?
Mental health comprises of our psychological, emotional, and social well-being. It also affects how we think, feel, and act, and how we relate with other people, how we cope with stress, and life in general.
So that it's all about life in general. What do you think are the factors contributing to mental health problems?
So there's so many factors that will contribute to mental health issues. It depends with what an individual is going through. One of them is life experiences such as trauma and abuse. Another thing is family history, where there's a case of mental health problems like depression, bipolar disorder, and so on. Another thing is biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry.
So what are the early warning signs of mental health problems in a person?
So we're going to talk about the general or the common signs for mental health issues. So one of the signs are feeling low or no energy at all in engaging the things that you're used to do. Inability to think clearly, especially when you're doing something you're not able to concentrate, you're finding you're forgetting things. Experiencing also severe mood swings that are causing problems in your relationships or in anything that you're doing. Inability to sleep well, like you're either sleeping too much or too little. When you're isolating yourself from other people or your usual activities, you don't want anything to do with the people around you. Something else that you can watch out as a sign is you're smoking or drinking too much than usual. If let's say you're used to drinking one beer, you're finding you're drinking more of it.
So what are the impact of positive mental health?
So positive mental health allows people to realize their full potential, work productively, make meaningful contributions to their communities, and also be able to cope with daily life stresses.
So you have talked about the impact of positive mental health. So what are the ways to maintain a positive? Because we know how it's good to have the positive, but how do you maintain the positive mental health?
So ways of maintaining the positive mental health, one of them is getting professional help if need be. If you feel like you need to talk to a therapist about what you're going through, or you need to seek more professional help, it's important you consider that you will be there for now.
So you have told us about the impact of having a positive mental health. So what are the ways of maintaining the positive mental health?
These ways include getting professional help if need be. If you feel you need to talk to a therapist or you need to go for a psychiatric eval, it's important to consider that. Other thing is developing coping skills which are healthy to help you deal with, let's say, it's stress, if it's anxiety, if it's anything that is affecting your mental health. Other thing is getting enough sleep, engaging in physical exercise, staying positive, connecting with people around you. All these skills will help you to maintain a positive health.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So we have had what is mental health, the factors that are contributing, the early signs, the impact, ways to maintain, and now what are the benefits of having positive mental health? What are the benefits of mental health?
So good mental health, it leads to a clearer thinking, a reduction in anxiety, a reduction of risk in depression, and once you're able to know more about yourself, it leads to increased self-esteem. It also promotes improvement in relationships, especially if you're able to deal with whatever you're going through. Another thing, it also you're able to understand more about your issues, and once you understand more, you're able to develop coping skills and you're becoming more resilient.